Hey guys, I thought I'd talk real quick about ways to be unhappy, these unhealthy habits that we're often forming in order to lead a life of unhappiness, and how you can just flip certain things around in your life in order to pick yourself up and feel better and give yourself a chance at really finding happiness, because it really is a choice, and that choice is determined by the things that we do throughout our day. So I'm telling you right now, there's times where I'll go through a rut, I'll go through a hard time, man. I had a tough month last month actually, where I actually probably hit my rock bottom, my personal rock bottom for myself. And I guarantee you, anybody you follow, anybody that you're motivated by, inspired by, that you look up to, it's athlete, a rapper, a politician, whoever it is that you look up to, I guarantee that they go through their ups and downs as well, that they've hit their floor before, and their floor might be different than what yours is. But don't get me wrong, man, when you are hitting your low point, you know it, you feel it, it rocks you, it could keep you from wanting to get out of bed, whatever it is. So here are some of the unhealthy habits that we do throughout the day that we can change, we can work on, so that we can avoid being unhappy and find ourselves in a better state of mind, a better way of succeeding. So one thing that I notice a lot of is a lack of accountability. We complain more about what other things are going wrong in the world, or going wrong to us, the why me mentality, instead of the because of me mentality. We are all accountable for the things that happen to us throughout the day. Now, don't get me wrong, bad luck, it happens. Sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But usually, more often than not, the things that are happening in your life, the decisions that you make, whatever is happening, you're accountable for that. You can say, this happened because or if I had not done this, then this would not have occurred. And when you accept that you're accountable for your actions, you're accountable for what you're doing, the energy that you're putting out into the world, you'll notice that things change. You'll notice that you can accept things better, get over things quicker, and progress forward with something new, with a new goal, or to make up for the thing that might have failed in the past, whatever it was that you were trying to do. So try to be more accountable and less complaining, less why me, and more because of me. And if you have that feeling inside of you that you know you're in control, nothing can stop you once you're in control. Another thing that we notice a lot of is comparisons, and I feel like this is a social media driven problem that is happening, especially for younger people today. We're expecting to be 24, 25, 26 years old with a Lamborghini, a mansion, another house out in Aruba, another one down in the Caribbean elsewhere, one out in California, one over in New York, one down in Texas. That's not reality for more people than anybody. 99% of the world does not have that, which is okay. Doesn't mean you can't be the 1%, but you have to work your ass off to be that 1%. You have to work your ass off to be in the 50%, the 80%, the 90%. Whatever it is, you need to work hard to get what you want. Almost nobody gets something overnight. It's almost impossible. Some people hit the lottery. Some people might have something that was given to them from past generations where they get a bit of a handout. But even in those scenarios, you need to learn how to manage what you have. If you don't learn how to manage what was given to you, it will not last. So the same thing, you think people got a handout, someone got lucky because they got this, that, or the other. They're not in much of a better situation than you. They might have one problem solved. Now they're going to have a plethora of other things that they need to figure out as well. Nothing's a handout. Nothing that's given to you is ever a handout, because if you don't learn how to manage what you have, what was given to you, you will not keep it or use it to the best of anyone's ability. What you work for, what you grind for, what takes time, what's going to kick your ass and pick you back up and knock you back down, but then you overcome it, that is when you realize that you have what it takes to succeed, and you progress and progress and progress and progress, and then all of a sudden one day you fall into shit and you get lucky and everything takes off. Or maybe you have another setback and then it takes back off again. Those are the people that are going to find success and that are going to be able to compare themselves to nobody else in this world. It's all about what you have, what you want, and it doesn't matter because someone out there is always going to have something more than you and something less than you. Someone's going to be looking up to you while you're looking up to somebody else. And that does not mean that you can stop working. If you want that, you need to work for that. But at the same time, it's okay to recognize that you don't need to be 22 years old with the whole world in your hands already. It's okay to start later. It's okay to get lucky later in life. It's okay to take baby steps and to enjoy yourself, but then to figure it out as long as you're working, as long as you're not expecting a handout, as long as you recognize that it's going to take time, you will find success. You need to believe it. You need to work for it. You need to say, forget everybody else. I don't care what he's doing, she's doing, whatever. Good for them. Have your role models, that's fine, but keep them as role models, not as people that you're jealous of. There's somebody that you want to be like, that you can outperform one day. I don't care what he's doing because one day I'm going to be better than him. And I'm taking the step I need to take today to get one step closer or 2 steps closer. And I recognize that I can't leapfrog the entire process, but I will get 1 step closer every day. Do not give up on that stuff. Forget what everyone else is doing. Do what you can do every single day. Whew, there's a lot of talking without taking a breath, I feel like. I have stuff written down over here. That's why I keep looking that way. Another thing that we do often is we try to change ourselves to please other people. That's something that I see a lot more in relationships. Relationships are a big factor in your happiness, not because you need somebody else, not because you want somebody else, not because it's wrong to be alone. All of those things could be fine, could be your way. But it's important that you stay true to who you are as a person and you don't let things live rent-free in your head. If something is costing you your peace of mind, it is damn well too expensive. If you're not peaceful inside, if you can't sit here alone doing your work, typing on the computer, whatever it is that you're working on, and you have something else that's bothering you so much or something else that's keeping you from feeling like you're thriving and you can't thrive with this one factor, something that's just holding you back, that's not something that you can hold on to and expect to progress the way that you deserve to progress. Like anything else, some of us multitask better than others. Some of us are able to really balance the adversity on your shoulders and just hold it and hold it and hold it. But why do that if you don't have to? Why do that if you can take a few things off of your shoulders and just work at that thing that you really have your mind set on? You feel like yourself, you're free. And that's really the word right there. You feel free because you're yourself. You have nobody else to hold you back. It's just you versus you. And that's what you deserve. Because when you apply rule number 1 and you're accountable and you have nobody else to tell you no or tell you that you are failing, it's all on you and you can do it. At that point, it's on you. It's on your shoulders and you're going to be great. You'll be able to accomplish anything because you're being yourself and you're accountable for those actions. Not saying that relationships are a bad thing. There's absolutely people out there that can be your biggest fan and supporter. They want you to succeed. They keep you stress-free for the most part. Nobody's perfect. But they'll keep you in that point of view where they know you're working for your goals, for everything that you want in the future, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, your goal might be to become a teacher. And you know you got to go to school, you got to study, you got to work hard. You want to be a doctor, same idea. Longer time in school, you got to work hard. Entrepreneur, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to fail and you're going to bounce back. Ups and downs. Like every single goal is going to have ups and downs. If you have somebody supporting you and you feel like yourself, or if you're alone and you feel comfortable in your own skin, you'll be unstoppable. You can do anything in this world with that mentality. I'm telling you, it's all possible. Last thing, I don't want to make this video too long. Acceptance. Accept that you're going to have your down days. Accept that you're going to have down months, weeks, whatever it may be, maybe years. You're going to have times where you are just not 100% you. And that's okay. You're a human being. The problem is the people that stay in that negative mind state for too long and haven't learned how to cope with anxiety or stress or all of these factors that are going to hit you maybe all at once. Maybe everything hits you at one time, and that's terrible. It sucks. It's heavy. But it doesn't mean that you are done. It doesn't mean that you cannot work through those things. Accept that it's going to hurt sometimes, but see every single setback as just putting you in a position to explode. You're ready to explode. Every single time something knocks you down, it is putting you in a position to shock the world and shock yourself. Shocking the world sounds great, but in reality, who cares? Do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for the person or the people that are driving you to do this particular goal that you have set. It could be your family, your kids, your wife, whatever it is. Set yourself up for success. And the best way to do that is to figure out how to get out of those ruts as quickly as possible without panicking. It's okay to fail. It's okay to fall. It's okay to lose. But you need to figure out what it's going to take to pick yourself back up like that, to accept that it's a lesson, it's a setback, and now it's time to go. Now it's time to drive. Now it's time to win. All right, sure, someone said no to me for a proposal on a project that you had. Someone said no to you for a relationship that you wanted. Someone said no to you, said your goal is stupid, it'll never work, or you need to work on this, or I'm not really positive about what you're thinking there. So what? Who cares what anybody else said? Of course you're going to have setbacks and skeptics. Good. That means you're doing something that they can't do. So keep working hard, keep building yourself up, pull yourself out of any negative energy that you have. I swear, energy is magnetic. If you're positive, you will attract positive people and positive things into your life. Just like that. You can almost speak it into existence. So stay up, stay positive, take your bad days and figure out something you can do on your negative days, on those down ones, where you can just put yourself in 1% of a better position. Pull yourself out 1% at a time. And watch how that 1 expands to 10, expands to 20, 30. Now you're out. You feel better. Okay, now what? Reset the page. Let me feel amazing again. I'm going to continue to build what it is that I'm building. Don't give up, guys. This is your chance. This is one life. Hope that this helps you a little bit. Anybody that needs to hear this, that listened all the way through, I appreciate you. I think that you're amazing. I think you're going to do great things. Leave a comment if you want to. I can talk to you about what it is, about motivation, inspiration, building business, whatever it is that you want to do. You can do it. And today's your day. Today's going to be the day. So let's go, guys. We'll do this shit together, working hard, and I hope this helps somebody out there. So thank you for listening, guys.